Hi everyone, I'm Kevin Tushka with the Kickapoo Tribal Health Center Health Promotion and Disease Prevention Department, and I'm here with some tips to stay fit or get fit in the winter time or colder weather. Some new studies have shown that it can take someone anywhere between 66 to 250 days to start a long-term habit, to change or to quit a long-term habit. And I know many of us have heard it somewhere between 21 to 30 days, but this longer time frame can kind of explain why many of us start something January 1st, but we don't focus so much on it anymore come February or March. So if you're anything like me, that 250-day rule is probably meant for you too. With that being said, be patient with yourselves. Remember that none of these habits form overnight or they don't stay overnight. And sometimes forgetting can also be an opportunity to remember. Again, be patient with yourselves. But we also have some tips from some friends of mine because this advice is universal to everybody. So I'm gonna invite them up and we'll get started.
Hey guys, my name is Sutita Estep. So the first tip is dress in layers. Think about wearing things you can take off and put back on. Getting too warm can be harmful. And the second tip, protect your hands, feet, and head. When it's colder, your blood flow is concentrated to protect your vital organs, which leaves the head and limbs colder. So let's protect.
Hey everybody, I'm Brent Shields and I'm at KTHC Marketing. And our next tip, we're gonna talk about drinking water. When we aren't trying to cool down, it's easy to forget to drink water, but that doesn't mean that your body isn't thirsty for it. So don't let yourself get thirsty, because this is actually a sign of dehydration. And on our next tip, let's keep your car ready. If you're planning on heading out to a gym and you have an in car as your war pony, make sure you have a blanket, water, toilet paper maybe, enough gas, and perhaps even a windshield. Also, make sure someone knows where you're going. Speaking of cars, let's shift gears and let my friend Ethan tell you about the next tip. Thank you.
Hey everyone, it's Ethan here with your next tip. Now remember, as temperatures drop and the holiday stress increases, to keep doing the hobbies or activities that you enjoy. These can be easy to forget about, but can be an important tool in fighting off those winter feelings. But stick around because we have Kevin here with our final tip.
Hey everybody, Kevin here again with your final and fifth tip, which is check the weather. If you shouldn't go out, it's probably a good idea to not do that. Consider different ways to work out at home, even though it might be a little more difficult to work out at home. There are often more distractions and sometimes leftover Christmas candy, but you can start today with your own healthy fitness habits. I believe in you. I know you can do it. If you need a quick dumbbell workout, stay tuned and we're actually gonna demo one for you with my friends. But remember to stay situationally and weather aware and be patient with yourselves and others as we begin the process of making your resolutions into real life. Let's do it. All right, guys, thanks for staying with us. And you're not gonna wanna miss this workout. You're gonna wanna try it on your own. It's actually gonna be pretty difficult. We're taking 3 minutes. We're gonna go in 30-second intervals with 2 variations of the same exercise. So the first one is actually gonna be a squat hold. If you notice Satita here and the guys are gonna hold their dumbbells closer to their shoulders. It allows them to rest it there. And we're gonna go down into a squat hold for 30 seconds. Ready guys? And down. All right, so what they're doing here, they're just trying to make sure that they're getting as much flexibility in their hips as possible. They're pushing their knees outwards. They're holding their chest as far up as they can. It works a lot more of your core and stability and tonic muscles that we don't always see very often. If you're like Ethan, you can go down real deep and just kind of rest there, but even that hurts. And ready and up. And from here, we're gonna go 30 seconds of a push press, where they're gonna squat all the way back down and take their dumbbells, pushing them skyward. Ready and go. 30 seconds, that's it. So they're allowing this squat motion to actually help them press upwards. So maybe if you got some little bit heavier weights and your shoulders aren't really that conditioned, this motion does help alleviate some of that individual taxing of the muscle. All right, guys, 9 more seconds. 9 more seconds. And relax. Okay, so for this next interval, we're gonna go 30 seconds of a high plank. Now, Ethan and Brent here are gonna demonstrate our difficult variation, and Sutita is gonna implement just the regular recommendation. So we're gonna go into a high plank position, and we're gonna hold that for 30 seconds. But if you notice, Brent and Ethan are gonna bend their elbows slightly, almost into a halfway hold. Ready? And go. Just 30 seconds. That's all we're doing. So now we're working our core, we're working our hip stability, we're working our shoulder and our tricep muscles. And if you notice, he's kind of flexing here. That's great. Just take it to your normal abilities, but he's still trying. He's doing a little bit more than he's used to. And if you start shaking up, that's okay, because we only have 5 more seconds left. 3, 2, 1, relax. Okay, so now following this 30 seconds, we're gonna go 30 seconds of a push-up. So if you watch Sutita, she's actually gonna go to her knees, keeping her body bridged and straight across, and these other guys are just gonna tough it out because they're monsters. Ready? And go. 30 seconds of a push-up. Remember, this is just your opportunity to get in as many quality reps and contractions as you can get. You're not in a hurry. You're not trying to get as many reps as possible. You're trying to get as many quality motions as you can get. If you have to take a break, take your break. Breaks are actually very instrumental in the development of muscles. 3, 2, 1, relax. Okay, for our next exercise, these guys are gonna lay all the way back on the ground and they're gonna squeeze their shoulder blades together. You're gonna notice that it makes your body flat and limits any obstructions that your body may have onto the ground. So let's go all the way back, guys. You're gonna grab their dumbbells in the process. Okay, so they're gonna start out, they're gonna raise their dumbbells above their heads. And she's gonna put them together. And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna take it back to about a 45-degree angle, and she's gonna hold it there. All right, ready, guys? And hold this, 30 seconds, go. Keep your arms as straight as possible or as rigid as possible. Keeping that shoulder blades together. So you can do this in gym clothes, you can do this in street clothes, as long as you have clothes on, I guess. All right, we only got 10 seconds, all they're doing. Now, they could probably tell you right now, they're starting to feel it in their triceps, they're starting to feel it in their chest and in their core. And we got it, and relax. Okay, so immediately following this, we're gonna go 30 seconds of what we call a pullover, is where they're gonna complete the range of motion that they were holding in. So they're gonna go all the way to the ground and all the way over their chest and back in a repetitious motion. Very controlled swinging, keeping their arms as straight as possible. Ready? And begin. We got 30 seconds. Keeping it as straight as possible. It's almost as once you're past your head, you're reaching for the back. And relax. Yes. Great job, you guys. If you don't know these exercises, or if you're not familiar with these exercises, we definitely got to use all the major muscle groups, our chest, our shoulders, our core, our legs, and limiting the breaks in between each interval does allow us to keep our heart rate higher, helping us to lose a little bit more fat and use a lot more blood sugar. So if you have any questions, or maybe you just want to play this back, feel free, have at it. Remember, we support you. If there's any way that we can help you out with different exercise routines, please message us and we'll try to get that out there. All right, guys, good luck. 2023 is your year.